Hi, non-existent chat. I'm back again. We are continuing Dawntrail from where I left off yesterday. I had to end abruptly. That will not happen today. I will end on a better point. I'm streaming on Dawntrail once more. Give me 1 second here. I gotta switch. Hi, we're on full cam. It should be in focus. All right, cool. Day 15, official halfway. We are halfway there. All right, now I can switch to the game. The game should show up in a second here. If it doesn't, let's look. All right, it did. Cool beans. Alrighty. So, last time, we were just beginning to explore the first new city of Dawntrail, Tuliolol. Got about halfway there, and now we're doing the other half of it. And I gotta speak to Trial. So, yeah. Not too much exciting happened. I am excited for how this DLC is gonna go. I heard the content is really fun in it, and I am excited to try it. Alrighty, hi Kryl. What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? Oh, welcome on. At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Are they perhaps in formation? The following event cannot be skipped. We wish to cancel any pending duty fighter registrations. Oh, okay. So, cutscene time. Give me 1 second, I gotta turn AC on. Back again. Ooh, they're cool. I really do like the Aztec vibes that are going on here. Or maybe they're more Mayan, I'm not sure. The stone vibes and carvings. They are kind of cool. Pictures. Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed mumble jaw. Oh, and this must be the history of this place. That's right. It follows the exploits of my father, Golol Jaja, and his journey to unite the lands. We call it the Tuliolol Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. Well, that's neat. There's no better way to learn how Tuliolol came to be. Study him as long as you like. You know, I saved the entire universe, and I don't have any plaques like that. Oh, whoa, this is weird. Okay, this is new. What the fuck? Okay. Lay of the Brotherhood. This pillar tells of the Lay of the Brotherhood. Depicts the scene where Papa granted the audience to a foreign explorer, Ket something. Can never remember the name. You mean Ketan Ram? Ah, that's the one. Ketan Ram's arrival to Tural was prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said that the two grew to become close friends, brother in spirit, if not in blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Kataranam's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. I imagine he's going to be a character at some point. Lay of Reeds. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanu in their village in Kuzamuka. Ah, the people Alfino almost mistook for the Vanu. If not for the colorful plumage, he spent a fair bit of time talking to the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds. So it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous and a lot of fun. Neat. I like colorful festivals. I guess I can only look at half of these for some reason. Dude, this is so weird. Point and click adventure vibes. This one recounts the lay of her past. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of a Jabral, like me. For decades, the Jabral and Momolja were at war for the control of the forest of Dawntrail. The actions Papa took to end that conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuliolal. There is a clan of Hrogar and Bozja known as Hellions. In their society, the women rule as queens, and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tural, Jabral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. Facts. I know, insightful. Lay of Pots. The Lay of the Pot. Let's see. This one's the Lay of Pots, which depicts the Moblins of Kuzamuauka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is some of the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly, the Vanu aren't the only people of distant Tulial counterparts. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Oh, that was only the first half? Jesus Christ, okay. Getting a lore dump history here. I guess I'll start on the right this time. The Lay of Proof. That big fellow is one of the Yukhoi, the largest of Tural's peoples. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yuk-Tural. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northwards, setting their sights on Jacques-Tural. You'll recall that massive bridge they built beyond the Skygate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Ukwopacha. I've never seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Tural history? Interesting. I wonder if they'll show up. That would be kind of cool. I like giant things. Always made me sad in God of War that the giants were all, you know... Spoiler alert. They're all dead. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliola's history, whatever that might be. I have a feeling that's going to be filled at the end of this DLC. Lay of Gold. The Lay of Gold. The pillars show of the Pelu Pelu, whose homeland is in Ukwopacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tuliol's markets, and the traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tural. Don't let their size fool you. They may be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Cool, I like trading people. Lay of Ice. Ooh, is there an Iceland? I mean like a land of ice, not like literally Iceland. Oh, this one's my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tural Vitral, Valagarmanda. I should explain. The Tural Vitral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Valagarmanda itself was dubbed in Skyruin, a name earned from the destruction and terror it visited upon Tural every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years ago or so, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away to the Ukwopacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valagarmanda is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness in all of Tuliola's national emblems and adorning the banners of the palace. Neat. How'd you have your fill of history then? Sure have. No, thank you. Certified lore dump moment. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing as I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go have ourselves a bite of the local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that too. I like me some good ass food. Wonder what kind of cuisine they're basing it off of this time around. Boop, boop. Have I activated this ether 8? Probably not, so I'm gonna go see if I have. This music really does give me Mario Party vibes for some reason. I really don't know why. Food time, my favorite time. Have you ever had tacos? They have tacos here? Oh my god, this is amazing. I was right, it is Aztec. They're a Toloyo classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and then fill it with the meat and salad. Oh, so they're crunchy tacos? What the hell? Like some weird American, Spanish-Mexican fusion. What the fuck? A lot of shops and stalls sell them. But I like how they're made here at the Shablov Tea Best. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with Baruch Ivu. I mean, I like crunchy tacos, but they're not very traditional in real life. Pineapple. I guess it is based on the New World, so it does make sense. It'd be sort of Mayan-esque, sort of Aztec-esque. Baruch Evu. Wait, those don't look crunchy at all.
Must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
That is not the voice I envisioned for Horgar, but that's all right. Is that Jack Daniels? What the hell?
Did you hear the Silver Scares are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Did I do that?
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
Alright, I have officially no idea what they're talking about.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
I'd have to imagine so, seeing as it came from here.
But as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
That is a fair assumption. Be kind of psychotic if you did. Unless he was seeing visions.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
They're really going with the crunchy narrative, huh?
Oh. Ah.
The greatest tragedy humankind can ever imagine.
If it isn't the third promise.
Why does he have two heads? What the actual fuck?
What the?
He crushed my taco. Unacceptable. Death penalty
I don't
immediately.
know these ones. New salt.
Bro, does he not have eyes on his left side?
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
You know, that's
Was
not
there
inaccurate.
something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor! Glory on your name, brother. And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Ah. I could have
Another
surmised that
child
much.
of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
Uh-huh.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Shall we test that idea here?
Oh, yes,
and
I'll
now?
definitely win.
See if your strength is equal to
Absolutely,
ours.
I will immediately win. I have literally killed gods, man. I just saved another universe that you don't even know exists from damnation.
None of this
I
has
promise
any
you I
bearing on
win.
the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
I don't know, man. I think they get pretty bested pretty quickly. Might be wrong.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense. Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Uh-huh.
Listen to me, you.
Just saying, I could, like, give me, like, 2 minutes, and he will, cease.
Two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
He would simply not
Some
be there
get into
anymore.
their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of 3 clans. The Hubilo,
Hubio.
the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubiko and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Cool.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Kinda messed up, but cool nonetheless.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, those bastards also crushed my tacos, so, like, let me at them, please.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
Once I eat
The
taco?
palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know.
After taco?
Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
Brother, it makes like 2 minutes to make a taco, I swear to God. You can eat them
So
walking,
it
that's like the
goes.
whole point. It's the whole point of tacos. What do you mean? They're meant to be portable food. Just go grab a taco. It takes you 2 minutes. What is this abomination? Okay. Weird. Hello, Cryo. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliolao cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. Also, she was vomiting for like how many hours? Also, how long did it take to get here? Like, she hasn't eaten any food. She needs to eat food. I feel like that's important. Nevertheless, we should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talonmark if you prefer. Now that you've seen now that you have an idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Voloshonsa. Ah, my poor empty belly. Yeah, for real. This logic is not logicking. Is it faster to just walk there, or... Bright blue pools. Oh, Resplendent. I'll go from Resplendent. Sorry, I get passionate when it comes to food. I like my good food. I look forward to new armor. Of course, I got the one thing I've gotten thus far is a weapon that is actually lower eye level than my current weapon. Although, actually, they're all gonna be lower level because it's 645. Except for the greaves and the legs. So I guess I'll have new leggings and boots. Maybe I should change my class to healer, the scholar, and get the scholar gear. Actually might make more sense for me. Especially if this is just straight up better. You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. At time of opening. Okay, so I can just take this into my inventory. Let me... Oh, I have so much shit I should just put up. These lost antiquities I think are literally useless now. You know what? I can eat the salad. No. Oh, I can get rid of the piety materia. I'm never gonna fucking use that. I am also never gonna use that. For these. Okay. I will take this and then I will open it. Maybe as this, or maybe if I try Painter, I might open it as Painter or something, or I don't know, somewhere down the line. Upon speaking to Aaronville, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay. Long cutscene time. We wait. Wait, did I level up? Oh, I'm gonna level up. Shit. I've acquainted the Tins with the city the best I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult, invariably something that would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. It was like herding a pair of unruly corals. Yeah, that sounds about right. I understand all too well. Charlian had the same effect on me. Right then. Now it's time we saw to the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home, and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. That's right. Multiple cutscenes. Whoa, cool. I like this palace. I like the design. Is that? Why is he here? All right. My Dragoon boy Estinian. What a certified lad.
Estinian? When did he get here?
That's my question.
More to the point, why is he here?
Oh, you know this man? Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunpurge to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
Oh, that seems like a
So the
dangerous
one
thing to do.
Estinian is crossing blades with.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Vow of resolve. What's up with this other head?
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
He doesn't he have like a dragon's eye in him? I thought that was the whole thing.
I see you, warrior.
Hi. It's me. Your warrior friend.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tyrrell.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
And they got just about everyone except
not
for
sure I
Gratia.
understand.
You know, the one guy we promised to go on an adventure with. I guess we kinda did. No, we didn't even really do the
old man
13th
has
thing
been
with him
feeling
either.
his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat.
The head of
The head of
resolve.
reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Nice. This guy's got some serious intimidation vibes.
When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now. Construct. I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies.
That would be a correct assumption.
Ha! All tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
I would not recommend fighting me, seeing as I quite literally
Then I
cast
shall leave you
spells.
to it.
I don't think
Good
that'll
fortune, my friends.
be quite invigorating. Not a dragoon. I did try to play Reaper once, and then I did not finish it. I might come back and play Reaper again, because Reaper's kind of cool, although a little lore shaky now that the 13th is getting fixed, but still.
The claimants are assembled.
We are all here to present our claim.
The first promise, Zorolja.
He's cool.
The second promise, Ona.
Catboy, all right.
The third promise, Uklamat.
As a nerd, he looks like a nerd. And just some random guy.
And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja. You four will compete in the rite of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant.
Oh, he's a gunslinger, nice.
I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young. And so I look to the always for inspiration. The rite of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all. So I gave the right of claimant.
Wow, he's so green. What the hell?
Not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well.
He must be a main character. He has weird hair.
Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Now you have us to compete against.
Imagine if I took place and then I became the king. Crazy.
Though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
No retort? Okay. Man just gave up.
The nature of the contest itself.
that was fucking weird. Alright.
To triumph in the rite of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural. And find the City of Gold.
Oh. So the goal was to find it.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact.
This is probably true.
If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer as proof my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
So he knows where it is.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyola. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City.
Ooh.
I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place.
Oh. Anybody did that?
Bring them.
What's he bringing? What do you think? Is it gonna be tacos? Because that's what I want. I'm not gonna lie. Shit. That music means probably not tacos. Wait, are they tacos? No, okay. Second, I thought I might have been. Oh, is that the potential designs of their plaque if they win? They're so weirdly low res.
The Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth.
Electors? Okay.
Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you.
Oh god, is this like advanced fetch quests? Oh no.
Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
Okay. So I gotta collect all the stones. The
So the
Infinity
contest
Stones?
is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
I guess.
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
Really doesn't seem tedious or nonsense. Well, maybe tedious.
A waste of time.
Not nonsense.
Just name Bakunja as successor and be done with it.
The rite of cessation begins now.
You don't like him.
I'll be watching your progress with great interest. And Clement, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
So what, we have to get like, how many was it? 7? 7 tablets? Yeah, that seems right. Is that cryo? Sure is.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryo Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible.
Oh, shucks.
Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City. addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale
it actually was
and
an
a
earring.
piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
Well, ain't the wiser one asleep?
No, not at this time.
Oh.
I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request, would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
Fair enough. 'Cause he probably found where it was.
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant.
I feel like it's more
On my
important that
honor
just
as
like
a student of Baldessian,
one of them
I
specifically
will find
doesn't
your
win.
Golden City.
Like that two-headed one. I feel like anyone else would probably just be like, all right, I'll tell
Thank you
you.
for hearing my petition.
Maybe I'm wrong.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
What if Galuf is that adventurer they keep talking about? Brain wheels churning. Guess I won't know for a long time.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Yet again, you just said too late to change my mind.
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Nah, it's fine.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it.
Wish my boy were here.
Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I don't know what that means in this context, but still. I want to see where this journey leads.
So you are committed to your path?
Sure am.
I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Ooh, so is he helping? Clap, 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 clap.
Here they come! It's Saralja! Such a fearsome mean. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
Ah.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry.
That Okay.
Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please.
Serelja. Take heart, tiller of the soil.
The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
He didn't say he would do anything. He just said he heard you. That's so stupid.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the Landscape. Serelja, the palace seer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gulul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
Wonder who the mother is.
After a fashion. Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
I mean, they did say he was the strongest soldier in Tulialo.
A gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists.
What foreign lands? Look, what, like Eorzea? Yeah, that bitch ain't coming here.
This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
I'd argue the other guy also cannot be allowed to rule, but that's just me. They're kind of similar.
Cryle, are you all right?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoalja's ambitions.
I forgot she can also see the future or
unknowable,
past.
like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Catboy alert. He's got a gun. It's literally all I know about him. He's green and has a gun.
Second promise. You must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
Ah, public transport.
The elders, they complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them. Afraid of everything foreign and new.
That is a crazy voice choice.
You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive
I knew he
me,
was a
but the right
nerd.
of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant.
I knew it.
If you will excuse me.
Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studio.
I guess somebody being that impartial would be kind of good for a ruler.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
I imagine he's the one that our friends are supporting.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlia. He is the hope of those who prize innovation.
Honestly, it doesn't seem too bad.
As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Neat. This guy. I guess he won a championship, so that's probably like him.
Of you all to cheer the lesser Glaybons.
Yeah, he seems like the actually just subjectively worst option. I don't see how they think that the warmonger guy is the worst option.
Come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyolan. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your theater.
Sure thing, buddy. Am I seeing a bunny girl in that
Well
crowd?
said, brother.
With droopy ears? Oh, I think I am. That's a W.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise.
So the lamest
His
one.
strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
Probably nothing good.
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
That's probably ungood.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Hey, that's what I said. Basically everyone leaves. That's funny. Guess Wuklamut doesn't have a lot of supporters, huh?
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
All right, I kind of love that. See, that's a great voice choice. I love that
built for us
Birdman.
this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies. It's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life.
Wow.
I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious Third Promise into your care.
Impressive.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Felt like that was
Of the
obvious.
Dawn's promise. I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
I still like bunny ear.
It's
I like
fine.
bent bunny ear.
I understand
Bent
how much better
bunny
my
ear.
brothers are than me.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling.
Bunny ear, adorable.
Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone.
That sounds like some...
Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
That sounds like some crazy copium, but I guess we'll figure it out.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
We continue. Hello, Lamont. Well, so much for a brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to get to the City of Gold. Clean save. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to their Tuliolol saga. Might I suggest the first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We can check for any discrepancies between them. I swear to God if I have to read those again. Good idea. Let's go and take a look. Oh no. Is this point and click adventure part 2? Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank God you can't die in this area. I guess I could test that theory. Oh, gee. Oh, I'll be fine. I'm fine. Oh, thank God. I don't know if I've ever taken that much damage in a, town before. Do I have this? I sure don't. I'll have to unlock it. Goplu? That's a name. Kajilja? Oh, we got the whole crew over here, alright. Oh. This? Have I activated this? Probably, but let's check anyways. Yeah. The one I need is the Foran Cabins, which is down there. Probably near the thing that looks suspiciously like a vacation resort. A tuning. Man, I do love a good progress bar. What can I say? Hello, Alphino. Well, that makes everyone. Muklamat, the tablets, if you would. Of course. Is no one else doing this? I feel like this would be a pretty obvious first step, but... Alright. Everyone has a tablet, then let's compare them to the respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. I guess we're just staring at it, like spot the difference. Well, that's definitely lower res, so That's a difference. Ironic because it's larger. Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn servant said that we should retrace the path he walked in uniting Toral's peoples, and that he would have encountered 7 electors along the way. Then we have the answer in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Tuliolal saga. The events in the glyphs portray. Do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. So that sounds like the place to go. Oh, Lay of Gold. There's also the Lay of Gold. The one involved a Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. What do we have to choose? Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I had a lot of talk as we toured the city about the storm that we passed through at the sea. Apparently it ravaged Dawntrail 7 days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Eorzea's, they are more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. Fair enough, I don't really want to go to the end of a flooded path. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. It would be prudent to ensure we've prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Obligatory nod. Nod. Hey, I just activated this. That's right. The reservation is under Wuklamot's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Oh, is this the hotel? Oh, cool. Certainly, sir. I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you've finished organizing your gear, you can meet us outside of Jabal Tayyuf. T.A. Greetings, visitors to Tuliolal, and welcome to the Farad's Cabins. Whenever you're ready, I'll show you to your rooms. Oh, we get a whole house? That'd be cool. Oh. I guess I have to talk to them. Oh yeah, the innkeep. Well, let's look at what the room looks like. I'm interested. Ooh, cool. There's a whole house. Oh, we get a whole sightseeing out here. Oh, that's really neat. I actually like that. It's a different vibe than most of these. Huh, that's actually really cool. Can I sit? Can I sit on this? Oh, I sure can. Can I sleep on it? Oh, I can never remember the sleep command. Is it just sleep? Or is it ZZZ? Let's see. Shit. 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 There we go, it's doze. Oh, look at that. Get the whole bed. I like it. It's probably the coziest cabin I've seen in this, I've seen this whole game. That's enough. I can leave now. Where am I waiting? Near the marketplace. Well, I actually had an Ethernet there, so I can go there directly. Waiting. Okay, if it's asking, it's probably gonna have a whole bunch of cutscenes. Waiting. 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 Okay. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Liana. Well, I am an adventurer after all, huh? But why are Erdenval and Wuklama, I wonder? Birdman. Oh good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we need information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Huh. I want to speak to the bird people. I give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these two for you. These for the two of you. Words. Are they link pearls? What's this? It is called a link pearl. I was right. A gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. Indeed. Just boldly assume that they know how to use it, okay? It'll be very useful in our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two new friends here. The Tuliyollal saga features a number of Tural's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okhanu, is located in Kuzamu Oka. The other, smaller fellow, is one of Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Ukwopacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold, and craft all kinds of marvelous goods at Wachu Pelo, their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you pick that adventure instinct of yours and work for us, Liana? Pick our destination. Ooh, 2 quest paths. Temporarily prevent you from accepting quests of the approachable Pelu and vice versa. Okay, so basically choose one of the two and then come back and do the other one. All right. So they give you some autonomy. I leveled up for the first time in 2.5 years. I have leveled up. My God. What a weird feeling. That's so strange. Oh God, I don't have any gear set lists anymore. I lost them all. Hello, Peru? The quest to Kazamuuka will become available once you have completed the quest series, beginning with the approachable Pelu. The quest to Orkabocha will become available once you've completed the quest series, beginning with the helpful Hanu. Alright. Birdman or small people? With alpacas? Birdman or alpacas? I think I go with Birdman. I like Birdman. So, what is it you'd like to know? the route to Okanu. We go south through the Arch of the Dawn. That is the... Then follow the road which runs alongside the Kuzumauka River. Is that right? It is. Be warned, however. My brethren tell me a recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart, and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you proceed with caution. We'll sure to watch our footing, thanks. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. Sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kuzumauka, we should head over there to the Arch. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at Jabal Tea. It's all been arranged. Sure, Merchant appreciates that. Can I TP there? No, I sure can't. So I gotta run. Wow, we're all assembled in a line for some reason. All right. Are we all ready to leave? Well, I sure am. And onward to Kuzumauka. Open the way. Oh, cutscene. I guess we're going straight there. I should just say Warzy at times so I know what time it is in game.
Kuzumauka, the land of rainbow terraces.
Ooh.
It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield.
It's cool, I like it.
Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
I am digging the music. New location unlocked. First non-city. That was weird popping.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
They're cool. I wonder where they come from.
The Isle
Awkward
of Ham
laugh.
was impressive, but as you can see, Tuliyola does not want for natural wonders.
It's pretty neat.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
There's no stopping the third promise, is there? A good thing she has Aaronville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves to the village before long. I wonder if I can see how many areas there are going to be. I can't. To the Stuliolo. Oko Pacha. She's got 2 things there. And then Yaktel. Oh, and then there's also Jacques Dural in the Northern Empty, which is where we came from. Does this have a whole thing? Oh, cool. Neat. Ah, everyone has arrived, and none the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Where? I didn't even see any mud. What? Anyway, this is the Hanu village I was talking to you about. Alkanu. Hello, Birdman. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Yeah, that would suck. Indeed. Well, let's do all that we came to do and find the selector. Hello. Oh, Kylie. Oh, what now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you've heard it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanu Hali, welcome you to Okhanu. As elder of my people, I should also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. So our idea about the electors was correct. We do just as Papa said and retrace his path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me the feast and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know we're not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Okay. Wonder what it is. Oh, he walks slow, holy shit. Should we poke around a bit then? We might pick up some clues about the feat. You know, prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What? I think I'm being too cautious. No, I'm impressed as all. You admire and respect your father, who was prone to decisive action. So I expected you to rush in first and ask questions later. Or never. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he has a pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker, who takes all the time to consider all the possibilities. With the long naps he takes these days, though, the head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that's all there is to him. But there's more to the Dawn Servant than you've seen thus far. I should like to speak with the head of reason one day. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. He might be dead. To return to the subject at hand, you wish to take a look around Okhanu then? Do some groundwork before the feat begins? Something like that. I mean, I could probably pass this test with my eyes closed, but it'll be busy while we're waiting. Luklamat has the right of it. As Elder Zanohali is a resident of the village, learning more about it can only improve the chances of our feat. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Aaronville, Alize, and Kryl could concentrate in the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Luklamat, Liana, and myself will handle the northern half. I have no objections. Sounds good to me. Time to register with the Aetherite. Gemstone trader, hello. Aetherite attuning. Attuned successfully. Oh, I want to talk to the alpaca person over here. Nothing like some good old-fashioned alpaca riding. Welcome. If it's an alpaca you need, then look no further. All right, cool. I do look forward to going to the alpaca village. Oh, why is he dispirited? Sigh. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help the Dawn Servant sent, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there's so much else that was lost for good. Shit, man, that sucks. Surveying. It's like waiting, but longer. It really is like waiting, but longer. Is that an egg? Weird. The gaping hole in the wall and the missing portion of the roof are clearly a work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Uklamat. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than wood and reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm gonna take a look around more. Fish. Bird go fish. In some gross ass looking water. Ew. Weird choice, dude. Weird choice. Also, I think that's so shallow I can... You're not catching fish here, buddy. I'm sorry. That's just not how physics works. Unless that is the flattest fish humankind has ever seen. Or, I guess, bird kind. Sorry, man. The dry and shrunken bundles suggest that reeds were harvested some time ago. Boat of woven reeds. Wow, boat. Look. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. I do find it funny that these bird people make everything in, like, designed after bird things. But, like, if we built a house designed after an ovary, kind of weird, but alright. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu, then. Link Pearl. Hello. Can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. Guess that's our cue. We ought to hurry over too.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
They haven't found it yet.
How much easier it would be if Zorolja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Probably in the other area.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, elder of the Hanu.
Oh, that is not what I was expecting. Sorry,
I am
bird
also
woman.
an elector,
Or bird person.
charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast.
Oh.
Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Okay, I guess they will show up. Or at least one of them.
You made it after all.
That was a weird ugh. Menacing stare.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli-Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Ooh.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
Rebuilding
we use
houses?
reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing.
Ah.
How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who
Weird
aspire
smile.
to be Dawn Servant would find the
Just a-
matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
So fix a crop shortage?
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
What?
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
So I guess he can't do that.
This contest is presided over by cowards.
Sure.
There's no sport in fighting you.
Uh-huh. Massive
Then we can
copium.
return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
Uh-huh.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
Oh, her. Okay.
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
I'm just saying that could have been referring to me too.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Teehee.
Damn it, I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Sure you will.
Easy now.
Sure you will.
There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
So there's only one person no, I guess
Right.
not. They must all be
You're
able to
right.
get the stone.
I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Quest complete. Uncle Lamont is eager to help solve the Hanu Hanu's woes. I'm actually going to use these boots. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bakujaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves, and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. I feel like Alfino and Alice are uniquely qualified for this. Aaronville will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. Off to the reeds. Oh, I can wear a mount here? Cool. Can't fly, obviously. Need the aether currents for that, and I don't even know if I can get them yet. Probably not. In fact, definitely not. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Uh-huh. Give me strength. Let's all scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Reeds. Interacting. As Zanohali described, the reeds appear to be wilted and unhealthy. I suppose I would assume that would be true, yes? The water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. Mayhaps it's the soil then? A lethargic frog? Hello, frog. I'm staring at you intently. A small frog catches your eye. Strangely lackadaisical. Doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Walking frog is actually so cursed. What the hell? The soil in the paddies is, as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. Hello, Wiglemut. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together. We can share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? Stuff. The things look unhealthy, as she said. Crazy. I agree, the waters look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures in which live among them. Magic, perhaps? Could something invisible be to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is a traditionally occasion and its celebration of renewal. So without it, the Hanu is struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the village was in the middle of festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It is an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival. Give them a reason to cheer on these sad times. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. That's true. That is a factual statement. Stranger things have happened. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Well, let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things that seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True. And being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Besides, this is Wuklamat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Facts. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's a boat woven from reeds. It looks like a bird. Oh, yeah, I sure do. In that big building to the north. Let's go and see it. I do fail to see how this would possibly help the plants, but it's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Can I just go to the crystal? Oh, I sure can. Save me the 2 minutes of walking. Yes, this is the float I remember. Does it not appear to be somewhat damaged to you? Should take a closer look. Another point-and-click adventure? These sections are so weird. Okay, that was odd. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, God. Magnification. The eye is missing. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seemed to be missing a gemstone. I feel like that'd be pretty obvious. Oh, what was that? What did I just see? I saw it for like 1 second. Oh, bedraggled feathers. Oh yeah. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. What did I miss? There's something. Come on. Where is it? I saw it for like a split second. What am I looking for? What? Oh my god, I'm never gonna find this. It's not the front feathers, right? No. Oh, that magnification really helped a ton, huh? It was about 1 inch. Dude, I can't find this shit. What am I looking for? Oh! Oh, the pole's broken. Okay. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Well, I think we can all agree this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. How do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. It is a shame it's in such a poor state, due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of the wings. No Ihin Anahana. Ihinhana! That's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. And we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need abokicha for the missing eye, yuipo for wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. 2 of those I know. Abokicha is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and yuikbio wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. Those chosen feathers, however. The winds chosen is the vector of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the farthest using wind magics. And that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted in employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana while doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated, as if we could not gather enough correct materials as dictated by custom, and we cannot repair the festival float. Shit, that's rough. They can't even eat. They build with what they eat. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would, by necessity, have the natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means that any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored by ceremonial tools. Demands for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. What are they, like, aethering the ground? The float might also function as an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. This boat needs of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. Wow, so it really will help. A focus? For what? Oh! Ihihana is a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. Cool. We won't know until we try, but this is a sound theory. Is it? Okay. Celebration, prayer, ritual, ceremonies, these all have been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float a tool for magic? It's the first I'm hearing of this. In the beginning, it may not well have been, but after a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a bright future. Though years of trial and error, the Hana would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. Pulling all this out of his ass. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihilana really does sound like the solution for all your woes. And I promise, he'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float for the last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alize and I to acquire the feathers. He will encourage the people of Okanu to gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our reserves of mana. I'll go with you. Carry some alchemical brews and may afford some of the same effect. Just feeding them medicine and pumping them full of ether, alright. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the boat as best I can, and the responsibility is mine, after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Lino Hanu. Oh, good name. Nice to meet you, Lino Hanu. And certainly, let's all go together. Thanks to Wuklamot, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there's something to be said for following one's instincts. Give me them boots. All right, I'm gonna get these boots here, and then probably gonna head off because my voice is dying. I've had quite the day today. Level 90, what the hell? That's striking. Give me them boots. Give me them boots. Where the shit did the boots go? Not here. Boots. Oh, what did they look like too? I should look. Well, who would have thought they kind of look like boots? Alrighty. I am ending today's stream here. Thank you to anyone who did watch. Thank you to you, VOD watchers, as well. I see you out there. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. I'm streaming every single weekday at 6:30 p.m. with the exception to Wednesdays, where I stream at 8:30 p.m. This is all Eastern time. And on weekends, I usually stream about 3. Sometimes I have to delay it, especially on Sundays, because I go out and do things like that. But yeah, one way or another, thanks for watching. I'm very much so enjoying Dawntrail thus far, and I will be continuing this at some point, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Who knows? See how I'm feeling. Exactly halfway today. This stream ends the mark of the halfway point. So after this, 15 streams done. So halfway there. But yeah, for now, thank you for watching if you did. And bye-bye. So bye, VOD watchers. Bye.